I'm gonna show you why traditional marketing is giving you target leads. And the good news is, no, there's a simple fix for you to have this, solved. So my name is Juan Pablo Ellis, and over the 6 years of marketing experience, I have made realtors over $1 million in GCI and commissions. So trust me when I say that this video might put your in-house marketing team out of business whatsoever. So without further ado, without me rambling and all this stuff, let's dig in. Now, how traditional marketing gives you poorly quality and the solution, right? Now, there's a bunch of traditional marketing methods that often fail to target the right audience effectively. Now, we both know this, and it of course leads to low quality leads. But there's a better way, of course, to attract new clients. You're going to learn on this video why traditional marketing is giving you poor leads and how you can fix it. So, of course, later I'm going to introduce you again to the high listing system so you can have everything completely done for you, or that you can learn how to implement something that actually works, not like this scrappy dappy traditional marketing that actually sucks. So, I have a few things here in on screen that you can see. We have a few pictures. Now, the first one is, this one that represents broad targeting. So let me zoom in on this one real quick. And it's traditional marketing. It often uses pro targeting methods. Of course, I'm sure you have seen this on the street when you're driving, on the highways, and you see all those billboards, all those print ads, which, they do reach a wide audience, but not necessarily the right one, right? Of course, as a realtor, you may work, you may not work, because yeah, you may say, okay, everyone's looking to buy and sell a home, everyone owns a house, everyone lives somewhere. Yes, that's true. But if you actually have a great offer, you have an irresistible offer, and you're niching down, which is something that you should do, then this is not going to work that fine for you, because if you're only selling luxury properties, maybe you're wasting a lot of money just putting your ad out there, and not targeting the right and specific people, and also it results in a high number of unqualified leads who are not genuinely interested in buying or selling properties. When I was a kid, I remember when we were driving my parents, and we saw all those billboards and stuff. I just like to call people, see what they were saying, see what they were about. And well, I didn't know it at that time, but that's actually something very annoying to do to a business, to yourself, right? Imagine a kid calls you, you're like, "Hi, what's up? I just saw you. Thank you, bye." Or just friend calls you, right? Because your phone number is out there for the people that doesn't make any of sense, right? And another problem with this broad target and all this stuff is, it lacks personalization, right? And essentially, for every single marketing method that you can see out there, they do lack personalization. And personalization is needed to engage potential clients effectively. Without personalized messages, all those clients that you see, all those people that are gonna see that, they're gonna feel less connected to your brand. They're gonna feel less connected to you, and they're gonna trust you less. So they're gonna be less likely to convert. You gotta remember here, we're talking about properties, we're talking about big houses, we're talking about more than $100,000 in people's investments. So for some people, those are their life savings, right? So we shouldn't play around and just do a simple ad or an image ad. Don't get me started with the image ads, right? But we're talking traditional here. So just a business card or a flyer with your picture and say, hey, just buy or sell or anything like that. Something like this, right? That sucks, right? It lacks personalization, less trust. People are not gonna trust you. Yes, they're gonna call. Some people may close, but it's not the best use of your time or your money, right? And also, they're very limited in tracking and analytics. There's basically no way to measure the effectiveness of your campaigns. Of course, I mean, if you hand out 5,000 flyers and you test it out and you get maybe two answers or two responses, then okay, kind of makes sense. But without data, you cannot accurately assess which strategies are working and which are not. That leads to a lot of wasted resources. I mean, you're gonna lose a lot of money if you don't have like the clear numbers on screen. You're like, okay, this is what I should do. Okay, this is working. I should invest more of my money here. I should invest most of something here, and all this different stuff, right? So that's basically something very very important that you should be taking care of. Now, the high cost and the low ROI is very, I mean, self-explanatory. You got flyers. You got the radio stuff, right? And it requires significant investment with no certain returns, right? I mean, you don't know who's gonna call you from a radio. You don't know who's gonna call you from a flyer or anything like that. So, what sense does it do, right? I mean, if I was you, or if I was trying to run an ad on the radio, like who listens to radio nowadays? Like, that's very funny or whatever, right? But I'm gonna give you a simple fix, okay? And the simple fix is very simple. Is for you to use digital platforms to precisely target your ideal audience based on the demographics, based on their interests and their behaviors, of course. And we got platforms like Facebook, we got platforms like Google, like LinkedIn, like YouTube, and that offer you powerful targeting tools to ensure the ads reach the right people. Okay, I mean, I don't know about you. Of course, I'm very biased towards YouTube. I've tried Facebook ads, I've tried Google ads, I've tried Facebook, I've tried LinkedIn ads, and all those, they may work, they're great, they're whatever, right? But the most important thing and the ones that are going to work the most are going to be the YouTube advertising, which, of course, if you want to go and learn more about it, you can go and visit the first link down below, which is going to be the high listen system. It's a three-step system that's going to get you qualified sellers and buyers in autopilot. Amazing, great. I created it, and if you want to get started with that, just click the second link down below, which is just to schedule a call with me or with my team. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. We're going to walk you through how it works, the investment, and all this stuff, right? So, you got personalized and targeted marketing. This is gonna get you going with digital platforms to precisely target your audience. All this stuff is gonna be, through ads, very powerful. You got personalized content, which, I mean, of course, you can create personalized content that speaks directly into the needs of your audience. I mean, like this one, for example, I do personalized content because I speak directly to realtors that are trying to run ads, that are trying to scale their business, right? You can send email marketing, if you build an email list and you do email blasts to a bunch of people that are interested low key on your stuff, or you manage social media, you post content on TikTok, on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, on LinkedIn. Builds trust, builds authority. People get to know you. People know, okay, this guy talks or this girl knows what they're talking about. All these simple stuff that you see out there, every other realtor trying to do. I mean, if you actually invested the time, if you actually put down, your head and plan it out and do it accordingly, you're gonna get more and more successful. And you should never forget about landing pages. Landing pages. A lot of people forget about landing pages or websites themselves. They stop caring about, okay, how is that going to work? I mean, the website's not going to make me money. I could just put, properties are already in the MLS, they're already in Zillow or whatever. But people do Google you, and when they Google you, they're going to find your website or your non-website, right? And if a website that's correctly crafted, that, shows authority, that shows that you know what you're talking about, that shows testimonials, that shows a bunch of reviews, that shows that you're an expert in your field, that shows that you're a real person, that you have a team behind it, that they could trust you, then people are more likely to trust you, which is pretty straightforward, right? Now, of course, you have the advanced analytics, which is if you're gonna start with digital marketing, I would highly recommend, it's tracking everything, get analytics, you track and measure the performance of stuff, you can see, okay, you can make decisions on the spot. I remember one time I was running ads. The first time I was running ads, it was a while back ago, and I could see the analytics, and I saw they was losing me money. Boom, right? Actually, a couple of weeks back, I hired a new ad specialist for one of my companies. Not this one, but from another company that does website development. He was supposed to be running ads to get us, leads that are interested in buying websites. And 3 days after, no single lead was coming in. What's going on? Then I saw the analytics. I mean, it was a whole mess. Fired the kid. Launched the ads myself. Got 15 leads in 3 days. Closed two of them. It was amazing, right? Now, of course, there's a bunch of strategies online. There's a bunch of things that you can do, but I would highly recommend if you're starting out. The cool thing about digital marketing is very cost effective, right? I mean, the cost and benefit is immense. For example, the average return of someone that wants to get a luxury listing every single month is going to be investing around $6,000 to $80,000 in ad spend for a luxury listing. I'm talking about $200,000 in commission, right? So if I was you, wouldn't you invest $8,000 to get 200 back? I would 100%, right? So it's very cost effective. You can track it. You can invest in ads, in SEO, and content marketing. You can attract high quality leads without breaking the bank even, right? So again, this is the main problem about all this traditional marketing stuff. And I would highly recommend you get started with digital marketing. How would you get started? Watch the first video. If you don't want to think about it, if you don't have time on your hands to go ahead and dig deep, just go ahead and schedule a call with me, and I'll get you onboarded, and we can start working together and implement this for you.